What's up, y'all? This is your girl, Tigress Queen, and welcome to another edition of Tigress Corner Talk Radio right here on iHeartRadio. I am joined by my wonderful but crazy co-host, Smooth Caramel Mr. Carl D. and Silky Milk Mike J. This edition is brought to you by Tigress Lane Enterprises in association with Spreaker and iHeartRadio. Now, folks, we're right back at you, and tonight I'm not flying solo this time, so let's go ahead and get this party started. Fellas, how y'all doing tonight?
What up, Miss Tiger? This is your boy, Smooth Caramel. I am glad to be here, back with Silky and Tigress. What's up, people? This is Smooth.
Okay, then. That was different. That was very different. Lively, though, but different.
Yeah, Smooth.
How you doing, Silky?
You know, your boy Silky is always sexy, but tonight I think I'm a little extra saturated with good juice because the Tigress is sitting here looking awfully good. So Silky is sexy.
Oh, I thought you were going to say I was looking juicy or something.
Well, you know, you are thick. So I'm saturated right now, feeling the juice in my bones.
Do I have the glory all over me?
You got the glory. Hallelujah.
Speaking of glory, there's an inside joke with that, folks. That's why we're kind of joking about it right now. So that kind of segues into some church announcements real quick. We want to thank everybody who came out to the Palace in Cincinnati, Ohio last Saturday for the, what was it called? The
Laugh the Hate Out and Wrap It Up.
Yes, that was an awesome event. The music was great. All of the performers, the gospel rappers. I tell you what, the regular secular hip hop world better watch out.
That's right.
Because all I know is these young gospel rappers,
yeah,
they ain't no joke. Like,
hey, it was off the chain. And in the words of my dude, Young Marlou, his song was "Christian rap ain't soft." He went in on him. He went out on him.
Oh, what about old dude who rapped "Jesus ain't really white"?
Ty Serve. Shout out to my boy Ty Serve, and shout out to my big homie K Gray, who just shut it down. Oh, wait a minute. Gotta give it up to my boy Sean Lindsay.
Yes.
Bruh Sean brought some noise, and he brought some laughs.
Yes, we didn't know Bruh Sean rapped. We thought he was just a comedian.
The boy got a rap CD out.
The boy got
and
some.
Killing it.
Yeah.
He was spitting.
Yes, he was. And remember when he did the freestyle?
Yeah, he did the freestyle with no music.
Just off the top of his dome, he was just making stuff up. I mean, it was off the chain. That's why I said the secular hip-hop world better watch out.
Watch out.
This new generation of gospel, I call them gospel hip-hop rap artists.
Mm-hmm.
I promise to goodness, they can definitely go up with the best of them in the secular hip-hop world, like real talk.
Yeah.
Like real talk. Because I was like, wait a minute, now they got mama over here rocking. Oh, wait a minute now.
She was rubbing her fingers together like, well, Lord.
Well, Lord. Yes, Lord. Hallelujah.
Yes, Lord.
I mean, and then shout out to the singers as well, because they also had singers.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Krista Dene.
Yeah. Yes, and who was the young lady?
Mika Terry.
No, the one that The Voice bought.
The Voice.
Yeah,
Krista Dene.
Okay, and what about the young man who had his
Sean,
testimony was
his
awesome.
testimony, survived cancer.
Yes, and this is a
twice.
young man.
Yeah,
young man.
So, did it, and my boy Sean, he did his thing.
My bad, y'all. If y'all hear that in the background, I'm just moving stuff around.
She moving her eats.
Pay me no mind. But anyway, we had a wonderful time at the event, and hope that Sean Lindsay does it again. Shout out to you, Sean Lindsay, because this was a first for him.
Yeah.
And it was great. We didn't get home until almost 1 o'clock in the morning. We felt like we was out at the club or something.
Out at the club. The music was banging.
Yeah, it was awesome. And the comedy was funny. Y'all know Silky did his thing.
I tried to do my thing, y'all. Let me
tell y'all something. See, I never know what Silky is going to do. And I'm his wife and his manager, but I never know what he's going to do in his stand-up, okay? And yeah, he decided to make me the star attraction in his stand-up last Saturday night.
That's right. That's right. Talked about the thick. I got an acronym for thick and an acronym for JAG.
And what was the acronym for thick?
Them hips is Christ's kingdom. That's why he made them thick. That's a blessing. Good to be thick.
And what was the JAG acronym?
The JAG was for the big girls. When you're a thick girl or a big girl, and if you consider yourself thick, then you a JAG. That means joy and glory. Because when the thick girl walk in, the fellas be like, Lord have mercy. They get real happy. And then when they walk past and you get to see all of that glory, it be like glory.
Oh, you turn into the sexy deacon.
You
then,
turn
right?
into the sexy deacon.
Sexy deacon.
Yes, Lord. Everybody say, but y'all had to be there because I expounded on it.
Yeah, he actually gave a lesson on it. I don't know what that was about, but okay.
Had to educate. Educate.
Silky is educating. Is that what you said?
That's right. That's right. I was flowing as Smooth was saying.
Yeah, so we had a great time in the Lord, and there was just awesome testimonies and just stories. And this wasn't some like uptight, holier than thou church event. It was so
laid back
so
for
laid
real.
back and down to earth. You could just be yourself, and it was just wonderful. It was wonderful. So we had a great time. But moving on, I also want to thank those of you, including you, Smooth Caramizelle,
Indeed,
who have so far gone out and purchased Volume 2 of my book, If the Church Walls Could Talk, Forbidden Matters of the Heart, Volume 2 by Stephanie L.P. Jackson. I want to thank you for the feedback that you have given me so far. It's all been great. And Smooth has even given his take on it. Smooth, you care to expound?
yes, listeners, listen to me good. Okay? Smooth don't read too many books. Okay? But I am a reader. Okay? You better ask somebody.
But
okay.
I do know how to read.
Yeah, I do know how to read. Okay? Reading is fundamental. Hooked
Yes.
on phonics. Y'all need to go out and get Forbidden Matters of the Heart, If the Church Walls Can Talk, Volume 1 and 2.
Well, actually, you said it backwards, but that's okay.
Okay, If the Church Walls Can Talk, Forbidden Matters of the Heart, okay?
Yes.
Go get these two books for a small, reasonable price of, what are they, $10 a piece?
Volume one is
okay.
actually Volume 1 is a lot cheaper than that on
Yeah.
Amazon.com and CreateSpace.com. And then Volume 2 is right now is set at a price of $25 on CreateSpace and Amazon. But if you want a personal autographed copy, I will personally autograph a Volume 2 for you and send it to you for just $10.
And listen,
Just
y'all.
send me your information at Tigress Lane Enterprises at yahoo.com.
Once y'all start reading these books, once you get started with Volume 1, you ain't going to want to put it down. And when you get started with Volume 2, I mean, it's going to have you going through loops, hoops, twists, up and down, around, back flips of what's going on. And you will be very, very entertained with these books. Trust me. Reading these books is like watching a movie. Okay?
And that's what I was going for when I was writing. So I thank God above, and this is like real talk right now. I actually thank God above for my gift of writing. I take it very seriously. Some people, they take their gifts and their talents for granted.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I've been knowing since I was in the 6th grade that I could write. But I think I just took it for granted. I would write poems here and there and stuff like that. But I think I took it for granted. And I guess as you get older and you go through some things, you start to get a different perspective on life. You're like, you know what? No, because like they say, if you don't use your gift, God will give it to somebody else who will
appreciate it.
And who will appreciate it and take care of it. And so I take my gift of writing very seriously. I love to write. I love to put my storylines that I come up with in my head. I love to put it on paper. I even get lost in my own storylines, but I just thank you so far to all of you guys for your feedback. And I've had a couple of people already say that they would like for me to do a spinoff story,
Yes.
a spinoff book of Volume 1 and 2 because of the way Volume 2 went. Because I surprised everybody in Volume 2, but I can't give everything away. So, I might consider it. I'm working on a third book project right now. It's actually it's a marriage book. Like a get real marriage book for people in our generation in the 30, 40, 50 something range. So once I finish that, and if the Lord will, and I might go ahead and consider doing like a spin-off story of of volume 2, since I seem to be getting some questions about certain things that went on in volume 2 and how volume 2 ended. It's like, well, so what's gonna happen next? So we'll see. But I just thank you guys so much for that. So you can still purchase both books, volume 1 and volume 2, on createspace.com. Excuse me, my voice is a little hoarse today. And on Amazon.com. It'll also be available in online retail bookstores and libraries come the end of May or beginning of June. So thank you so much. Y'all keep supporting me. And as long as God allows me to have this gift, I will keep using it. Amen.
Message
Amen.
point. Message point.
Message point.
Message
Smooth
point.
Care Ms. L's message point.
Message point. I haven't done the message point in a while, but readers, listeners, if you go get these books, make sure that to the adults, please. Don't let your kids read these books.
Yes. You are absolutely right.
Please, okay?
Yes.
These are for 18 and above, all right?
Yes, yes.
And 18 is pushing it.
Yes, that's pushing it.
Yes. So I'm glad you brought that up, Smooth. Let me explain that too. Now, these books, because I know when you see the title and hear the title, If the Church Walls Could Talk, Forbidden Matters of the Heart, pay attention to titles of books, okay? Sometimes, because I'm the type of person, when I read, I want the title to have something to do with the storyline of the book. I hate when people put a title on a book, but it has nothing to do with what you just read.
Right.
And it's like, well, what the heck is that? So, when I say, if the church walls could talk, you guys have heard, boy, if these walls could talk. You guys have heard that saying before.
I could
Boy,
be
if
a
these
fly on
walls,
the wall.
or if I could be a
Right.
fly on the wall. And then the part where the subtitle, Forbidden Matters of the Heart. Pay attention to the word forbidden and pay attention to the word heart. So it kind of gives you an idea. Now, with that being said, parents, these books are not for children.
No.
Okay? This is all grown and sexy stuff.
Got that right.
You're gosh darn right about that.
And what I mean by that is that there is very adult content, and I don't mean like foul language, but there is some adult content in both books that is not suitable for young readers.
That's right.
Now, you're probably saying, well, if it's like that, then why is it called If the Church Was? What y'all got to understand is, and that was the title, that was the purpose for the title as well. Church people are real people too.
That's right. Church people gets it in too.
Yes. and married church people are real people.
That's right.
And that's what these books are based around, is a young married Christian couple.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So without giving it all away, just remember, these two books, Volume 1 and Volume 2, okay, are not for young readers. So, Smooth, I'm glad you brought that point up.
Indeed.
Because I think Smooth even, now y'all hear Smooth talk a lot of trash on this show.
Smooth.
Y'all hear him talk a lot of trash on this show. But I think he even blushed a little bit when he read Volume 2 especially.
It wasn't no blushing. The manhood was was a little stiff.
Okay, anyway. Now, I don't want y'all to think that that's what the books are all about. You really have to read the storylines, because it's actually a really great storyline.
Yes,
if I
it
do
is.
say so
Yes, it
myself. I know I wrote it, but I'm just being honest. Volume 1, both of these volumes contain great storylines, and of course, it's one continuous storyline. But in Volume 2, trust me, there are some big twists in Volume 2.
Yes, indeed.
That you are not going to expect. So I don't want you to think it's just about sex or whatever. That's just part of it. But you have to read the whole storyline and how it all kind of comes together. Okay?
Yeah, it's just like a movie.
Yeah.
You know how a lot of movies have romantic scenes in it, and some of these other books. So we don't want y'all to get the wrong idea and think that these books are just about sex, because they're not.
Because they're not.
Yeah, right. They're about good sex.
You know what? Look here, Silky. You sit back in the cut and be quiet. That is not.
And when y'all get these books, we'll give Tigress your feedback.
Yeah.
She would love to hear it.
You can actually give me your feedback right there on Amazon.com or CreateSpace. You can write comments right there and give like a book review. Or you can even email me. You guys, I've said my email like 10,000 times on the show. TigressLaneEnterprises@yahoo.com. I welcome all feedback, good, bad, indifferent, whatever. Because as an author, my whole mission is not to just tell a story, but I want my readers to get lost in the story, and forget that, gosh, this is just a book.
Right.
I want you guys to get lost in my story and actually really feel yourself in the story. Feel yourself inside the story, just standing on the sidelines watching all this stuff unfold. That's my goal as a writer. Because I know I surprised my own self. I'm not going to lie. When I was writing these books and I would go back and read each chapter, I'm like, woo, this is getting pretty good.
Made me moist.
Would you stop it, Silky?
The moisture.
You guys are disgusting. Anyway, no, folks, the book is not all about neither one of those books, Volume 1 and Volume 2 of If the Church Walls Could Talk, Forbidden Matters of the Heart. Neither one of those books are all about what these two freakazoids.
I am a freak. You heard?
Right.
Silky, what about you?
Hey, me too.
I can't. I cannot deal with you.
I will be a freakazoid. Yeah, I'll be that.
Anyway, they're giving their opinion from their freakazoid mindset, but I've had other feedback from other more mentally grounded people, and they have really enjoyed the book, and they really enjoyed Volume 2 especially, and they really appreciated how I kept their attention in the book. So I hope that those of you who have not purchased Volume 1 and or Volume 2 yet, that you will go out and get these books. You will, trust me, it will be money well spent. Trust and believe me.
Money well spent.
I believe in the gift that God gave me. I know that it's something that God did give to me, so therefore I know it's good. Anyway, and that's not to toot my own horn. I'm just giving praise to my Father.
I'll toot your horn for you. The book is good.
Oh, beat. Yeah. Toot.
Well, thank you, Smooth.
Yes.
Okay, so now with other news.
Okay.
We're supposed to be doing a 4-month recap.
Oh, yeah.
Just to kind of go over some of the stuff we've talked about in the last 4 months, because y'all know this is the end of April.
Yes.
Okay? So, I'll just kind of go over some stuff. But first, before I even get into any of that, I want to, once again, give sincere shout out and pay homage to the purple one himself. Yeah, him, Prince. That sounds like a choked chicken. Okay. Anyway, but yes, as you guys, of course, everybody knows that we lost him last Thursday.
Yes.
It's been exactly a week ago today that we lost Prince Roger Nelson. And I did a tribute episode. So those of you, if you haven't heard it yet, go back and listen to the tribute episode I did to Prince. Man, I was completely shocked by that. I still can't believe it. This is somebody I grew up having a crush on when I was a kid. It's like, ooh, Prince. He was just, every girl thought he was cute. And, of course, the songs just made it even more just, I don't know, just wonderful. But
made him made you want to put him in your pocket. He was so bite-sized, wasn't he?
Yes, he was a short man. He was only 5 feet 2 inches tall. But he didn't look that way on TV. He looked tall on TV.
Well, that's how TV makes you look.
Yeah. You know they say TV adds 10 pounds.
Yes.
Well, they added 5 feet.
But I tell you what, he was short, but his gift and his talent was ginormous. I mean, the man was a musical genius. He was, you guys know that. He was a bad boy.
Yes.
Prince was a bad boy, and he could play every single instrument.
Right.
And then, oh my gosh, his writing skills. See, and I'm a writer. So, that right there was just even, the stuff that he wrote, it's like, really? Really, Prince? Really? And the stuff that he did for so many people that we're just now finding out. Somebody had posted a thing on Facebook about how he designed Michael Jordan's first Jordan.
Yep.
That he bought like a lot of stock in Nike or something, and then designed the first Jordan and wanted Michael Jordan to be the face behind it. So it's like, if it was not for him,
a lot of money.
Yeah.
Skills.
Yeah.
Or what was the other one? It was something else that he did that nobody knew. I mean, he wrote songs for people that we never knew about. He did so much stuff. He donated money. He donated money like crazy anonymously. He never wanted it to be known that it was him that donated millions and millions and millions of dollars to different charities.
Yeah, he was definitely a behind the scenes guy that did big things.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You know, and so it's just amazing to kind of find out all this stuff that's just now coming out. I mean, and then the fact that his estate is worth well over $300 million.
Wow.
And it's actually that number is getting higher because y'all know his record sales shot through the roof.
Oh yeah.
When he
For
passed
sure.
away. So
Heck yeah.
but yeah, so I just, oh man, I couldn't believe it. But we're gonna miss Prince, but his music will definitely live on, just like all the other greats: Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, heck, even Aaliyah, Andre Crouch. Like I said on last week's episode, all the Marvin Gaye and
James Brown.
Yeah. I mean, all these greats that we had the pleasure and the awesome honor of growing up with and listening to him. So,
Oh, Prince. I think we're having a moment. Purple Rain. Purple Rain.
all right, Smooth. We'll let you have your moment, Smooth.
Hey, that was his one hit right there.
That's right.
That was Smooth's one hit
There
right
it
there.
is. He was having his moment right there, you know? And that's all right. That's okay. And then also last week, you guys weren't here when I did the weird news, and I was kind of wishing you were here.
Oh, is that right?
When I did the weird news about the new, very fancy bed that they're coming out with that can detect if your partner is cheating on you.
Huh.
Yes, it's called the Smartress.
Uh-huh.
What do you guys think about that?
Well, education by Smooth Caramizzo.
And what is that?
I don't really condone cheating, but if your wife happens to buy the Smartress bed, which detects if you have another woman in there having sex with her, men, just use your brain. Cheat on your wife standing up.
What? Oh my God.
Go to another room.
Right.
Oh my God.
Don't touch the bed.
Right.
Put her on the wall.
How's the mattress go be able to detect like
Right.
your wife weighs 203.
Right.
This heifer is 215. Cheat.
Right. Your wife does not have double D.
What? Well, for those of you who might have missed that episode, my tribute episode to Prince last week, where I talked about this particular thing, let me just do a quick recap on what this thing involves. Okay. This is a mattress with memory foam that will be able to detect if your spouse or partner is cheating on you in your bed when you're not home, according to the Huffington Post. It's called the Smartress, and it was developed by a company in Spain called Dermot, who says that this mattress has a lover detection system. 24 ultrasonic sensors measure suspicious movements in the bed, transmitting data of tryst, including a 3D mattress model to show where and when most of the exertion is taking place. And apparently the reason why developers in Spain came up with this concept is because the infidelity rate is at an all-time high there. And they're tired of it.
Everybody just cheating, huh?
So, what do you guys think about that?
I'll tell you how to make the bed dumb.
How do you make the bed dumb?
Lose weight.
No, it doesn't. No, you don't have to be heavy for it to detect. You don't have to be a big person for it to detect movement. But my thing is this. I said it's a great concept, but cheaters don't always cheat in their own beds. They'll go somewhere else. So,
wait a minute. You have to.
The reason why I said lose weight was because you get in the bed first, and then a month later you lose more weight.
What?
So it make it, the bed might think you're somebody else.
Oh my gosh! Didn't know, because then if the bed thinks you're somebody else, then the bed's gonna say, okay, he's cheating on you with another person. That's two people.
Well, that's how you make the bed dumb. Now, what were your thoughts on that, sir?
But my thing is what are you gonna have to do? You're gonna have presets in this bed, which means we're gonna have sex Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. Now, Tuesday and Thursday, if the bed is rocking too much, he cheating because it's out of line. How do you detect
exactly?
That?
Well, like I said, it says it's got these 24 ultrasonic sensors in it. And what it is, okay, you guys know memory foam mattresses.
Yes.
Okay. And even in those types of mattresses, it has some kind of technology to where it can mold to your body shape and your movement.
Mm-hmm.
So that way it's comfortable for you when you go and lay down at night.
Right.
Okay, so that's memory foam.
Mm-hmm.
So this bed also has memory foam, but it also has some little extra sophisticated technology in it to be able to tell, wait a minute, because okay, let's say if your spouse is at work during the day, let's say both of y'all are at work during the day.
Right.
Let's say one of y'all come home because one of y'all might be cheating, and y'all have somebody else come over or whatever, and y'all doing your thing in the bed. Well, if the bed knows that there's usually no movement this time of day of that sort, this time of day, then that's the data that it records and reports.
Oh,
like, hey,
that's messed up. What if dude got a blow up doll and he coming home
Yeah.
for a nooner
what?
because his wife can't make it to the house?
So
I
he's
mean-
having sex with a blow up doll?
What if
Yeah.
he's having sex with himself?
Yeah.
I mean,
He's laying in the bed and
Yeah.
he wants to do something special for himself.
Yeah, and if you feel the bed's going to feel the motion,
Right.
The hand
He
going up
cheating.
and down.
Now, how do you explain that?
How do you explain that? And what does the bed do?
Right. Does it say, warning,
Yeah.
cheater, cheater alert? Like, wait a minute, I'm playing with myself. Ain't nobody else here. I'm like, how do you detect
Yeah.
that?
What does it
Does
do?
it send the police?
Yeah.
Is it a monitoring system? Does it send a call to the wife?
Yeah.
Well, no. Apparently, that's what it just said. It reports the data to the spouse that's being cheated on.
That's messed
So
up.
what, to the cell phone? I mean, does it have a USB
And
hookup?
maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's some kind of an app that the spouse can download with that that comes with the match. I don't know. Y'all asking me like I created the darn thing.
I'm just, but first
That's-
off,
that's funny.
you got to be a dummy to bring a chick back
to your own
to your house and do it in your bed.
You're an idiot.
Yeah.
Okay, but that proves my point. Like I said, cheaters don't always cheat in their own beds. Correct?
Right.
Okay, so it's a great concept, but they need to work on that.
Whoever
Because-
spends $1,000 to get a queen set in his smartress, you're a dumpstress.
Yeah. Yeah, you're dumb.
Just gonna put that out there.
That's pretty good, Silky. Okay.
Yeah.
You're a dumptress. Okay. Okay. Well, yeah. And then moving on. But no, I thought that was very interesting because I first heard it, like I said last week, I first heard it on the Tom Joyner Morning Show. Shout out to you guys over there.
Shout
Shout out.
And
Give us a call. Tom Joyner, quit playing. You and Anthony.
Yeah.
Brown.
Jay Anthony.
J. Anthony.
Brown.
That J stands for just.
And hey.
Just Anthony.
Hey. Sybil is another thick chick.
Sybil, girl, hey, you give me a call, boo.
Oh,
Give me a love them thick. I love them thick.
you mean thick and curvy.
Yes.
Not just. Look,
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
he turned into sexy deacon on him right there.
You better
Okay.
know it.
Yes, Sybil too. Y'all can't leave her out. But yeah, they were talking about it. Sybil was reading it during her news segment, and so I had to turn my radio up. I'm like, no, wait a minute, this cannot be right.
So
And
you telling me if I happen to want to try a new position,
You gotta set the presettings
then you have
first.
to set the presets first?
Right.
Because if I try a new position, say if I'm doing it bear style,
He didn't came up with
Wait a
a new
minute.
one.
say if I'm
doggy
doing
style, froggy
bear style,
no, bear style.
That's where you rough with it.
yeah.
You just mauling her.
So then I'm cheating. So it's gonna record on this day. I'm cheating, and then when she goes back and look at it 2 or 3 days later,
She go get a call.
yeah,
She go get a call. What's the special password? It's okay. It's okay. He beating it up right now. Pineapples.
Oh my God.
They gonna send the police and the fire department. We got a call.
Well,
That's funny. That's good though.
yeah, it
Yeah,
is funny.
that's
I mean,
good.
I never thought I would hear of a mattress that can detect cheating. That was crazy.
I like to see how that works.
me too.
Yeah.
I mean,
You're not gonna find out how it works. I'll
the
tell you
only
that
way you
much
find
right
out,
now.
you have to have 2 different women.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. See if the alarm goes off.
Yeah.
Lies.
And they can't be the same size.
That's right.
Yeah.
Don't even see. You know what? Both of you married men are about to get yourselves in trouble.
We just doing we just checking our research.
Yeah, you have to test it out.
got-
No,
Check
you
the
ain't
research.
y'all about to make me cuss. You ain't testing ish, okay?
Just checking the research.
Now you about to make me get like Steve
That's
Harvey.
one of those things where you how sometimes you do research and you get paid to do it.
Yeah. That
No,
will not
no,
be that
no.
will not be a paid actor.
No.
That'll be a true testimonial.
Right.
See, y'all about to make me get like Steve Harvey and start code cussing.
Cold cut
Start cussing in code. Now he's the master at it, though. I have to give it to him. I heard one of his Strawberry Letter episodes. Shout out to the Steve Harvey
Shout
show
out.
as well. And he was, he went in as the pastor. You know how he goes into his
yeah,
pastor.
I heard
character.
that one. Yeah.
And he started code cussing. He said, "What do you say? What the plung is you talking about?" Or something. I can't even do it. Steve, you are the master at code cussing. I have to give it to you. I have to make up my own stuff when it comes to that. But anyway, so let's quickly recap. So far this year, we've actually had a pretty good 4 months. We've talked about different stuff. We've had different people on the show. For instance, Grammy Award winning songwriter, producer, and musician Kay Harrison, aka Keith Harrison.
With that banging song.
Yes.
CD.
Called Nothing.
Yeah.
Do y'all remember how it goes?
There's nothing.
Or slow it down a little bit.
Nothing.
There you go. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Feels as good as you. Something. Okay. As y'all can hear, we are not singers like that. No, actually, Silky is a singer. He
Yeah.
tries to act like he can't sing, but he
Yeah,
can really
Silky
sing.
can sing.
Yeah,
I'm
he
a
can.
halfway singer.
Lies. Lies. Silky been singing all his life.
I'm a half singer.
Lies. Anyway, we also had comedian Kenneth Carpenter.
Yes, indeed.
Or Kenduyuwa.
Kenduyuwa.
Yes.
Kenny.
We had him on the show. Let's see, what else went on? We talked about a lot of stuff.
Yeah. I think we just talked about not too long ago, Silky. Didn't we talk about the penis ring?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Of course, you would bring that up.
Well,
Jeez Louise.
Well-
We haven't even gotten all into that yet.
to all my fellow listeners, to my fellow men, you know, you wanna wanna freak up or spice up the bed game. You know, they have a thing called a penis ring.
But that's been out for years. Remember, that's what.
Yes, it has.
Yes, that's what Silky told us.
Yeah, you know, you put the
But
ring.
now you don't have to go to the adult store to get them.
You can go to
You can get it at your local grocery store now.
yeah, Super Walmart
Yes.
has it.
Anyway, we also talked about the Zika virus.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. That travels in the sperm of the man, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It can be contracted that way. Yes.
From a mosquito.
From the mosquito that's carrying the virus. Yes.
Okay. And what does it? Okay, if the female happens to
Our listeners have already listened to that. They
Okay.
know what happens. They know what happens.
What happens to the female if the female catches this?
It can actually cause her, if she's pregnant, if she gets pregnant, it can cause birth defects to her baby.
Oh.
And actually, to update that, it's been now reported in 30 states here
Yeah.
in this country.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's spreading throughout this country. It's no
Yeah.
longer just isolated over in like Brazil and wherever else it was. It's actually been cases reported in 30 states.
I got some mosquitoes in my backyard. I'm gonna have to kill them sons of
Yeah.
sons of Zekas.
Sons of Zika. I mean, I'm surprised that if a man is bit by a mosquito and catches the Zika virus, there are
And you
actually
don't
no
quit calling it the Zika. It's
Zika,
Zika.
Rika, Tika, Mika, Ranika.
I cannot
You
deal
know,
with you.
whatever
I
it's
cannot deal
called.
with you at
But
all.
there are no symptoms in the man. The only thing you might find on yourself is a red bump that itches.
Well,
which is
I was
normal.
going to say that they did recently report as well that adults better be careful here in the States, because now they're saying that some of the symptoms that are showing up are like what you just said, rashes and different, it was other symptoms as well. Nothing life-threatening, but very inconvenient and very kind of worrisome. So they're trying to develop a vaccine right now, or some kind of cure for it, some kind of treatment for it. Because especially since it's starting to spread here, and what are you about to say, Silky? I can see it. I can see the look on your face. What are you about to say?
What? I wasn't gonna say nothing.
Lies.
I mean, there are other symptoms of the Zika virus. Men, if you notice that your penile head is shrinking,
What?
it could be signs of the Zika virus.
The Zika.
Check your back. You might have been bit by a mosquito. Ladies,
Oh Lord.
if your areolas
What? Really,
get
Silk?
smaller, could be a sign of a Zika virus.
Jesus.
Check your back. You might have been bit by a mosquito.
Okay, so anyway.
Yes, ladies, if you're down there and you're doing the oral and it start tasting sweet or sour, check for the Zika, Zika virus.
Chicken.
Yeah.
Oh my, I cannot. Anyway,
Sweet and sour sauce.
Yes.
we also talked about the man in Spain who had been earning or taking a salary for 6 years from his employers, even though he did not show up to work.
That's my dog.
That's a pimp.
That's
And
right.
his employers didn't even know that he was not showing up to work.
Teach me how to pimp the system like that.
Right.
Please. I need me a break.
And in the last few minutes here, we also talked about, gosh, what else did we talk about? We talked about the jewelry thief over in India who was force-fed 40 bananas after he stole a necklace. And he swallowed it. You guys remember
Right,
that?
he had to throw it up, right?
Well, no, remember we were trying to figure out why the police made him eat 40 bananas and maybe to make him have a...
Oh, make him, okay.
Yeah.
Have a
Do
bowel movement.
number
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
He was going to do a number 3 after that.
Right.
After that.
We talked about the importance of physical fitness in middle age and how that's very important. Starting at the age of 40.
Yes.
Look at
Yes.
Smooth. He remembers.
Yes.
He's like, oh yes, I remember that.
I remember that
conversation.
show. Once again, I must say, if you're 40 plus or getting up there, don't forget, sex is the best exercise for the human body. And make sure you sweat when you do it.
Okay, great. Anyway, we also talked about the 73-year-old man who snorted cocaine in front of the police officer during a traffic stop.
Yes, I forgot about that.
And he tried to tell the police officer he was just taking his vitamins.
Yes.
That's a good vitamin
And
right
I
there.
do remember, as a result of that particular piece of weird news, Silky, you went on a conspiracy rant after
Yes,
that.
you did, Silky.
I can't even remember half the stuff I say
You
sometimes.
said that flour was a conspiracy. You said that Krispy Kreme donuts was a conspiracy.
Yes.
Yes, they are.
You said that crackers was a conspiracy.
Yes, it is.
Crackers definitely are. That is
said-
saltines.
You said that white people don't eat flour, they eat sourdough.
That's right.
You said they don't eat Wonder Bread because they wonder
Wonder what's in it. That's right.
Yes. That's what we talked about in the last 4 months. And let's see. I think we talked about... we talked about the father in, was it Detroit, Michigan, who got sentenced
Oh, yeah.
because of his
son,
11-year-old
yes.
son. Even though the father wasn't even home and he left his child home with 2 capable adults, but the son shot the 3-year-old in the face.
Yeah.
And the only reason why the son did not get charged was because they realized that he had a developmental disorder.
He was slow? What did you call it, Silk?
Silk says so many things. We don't know what the heck
I even forget half the stuff I say.
But now, guys, we did say all 3 of us agreed that the boy couldn't have been too developmentally slow because he calculated that thing. He threw the gun out the window and then went outside to retrieve it because he didn't want the adults in the house to know that he had gotten access to the gun.
Yep.
So he wasn't that developmentally slow.
That's it.
Yeah, so he wasn't. So he wasn't that special.
Right, and the father was at work the whole time. But even though he didn't have anything to do with it, he got charged and convicted, and I believe he was just sentenced.
And so we all had that question though of where were the 2 adults?
Yeah.
In the house?
Exactly, and why
What were
nothing
they
happened
doing?
to them?
Exactly.
Why nothing happened to them? Something
And-
should have happened to them as well because he left his child home with 2 adults that should have been keeping an eye, especially if he has a developmental disorder.
Right.
So, yes. I agree with you guys on that. Where were they?
Yes, where were they?
Yes.
Was it two men? Was it two ladies? Was it men and a lady?
Right.
Just where were they at?
So that's pretty much the gist of some of the things. I know I haven't touched everything, but that's pretty much the gist of some of the things we've talked about in the last 4 months and some of the guests that we've had on the show. You guys, thank you so much for continuing to support us. Thank you for your comments and your feedback.
You're welcome.
Shut up. Anyway, Silky don't know what he's talking about. Anyway, oh, yes, we did talk about the penis ring that was vibrating in the bathroom. And we also talked about the poop museum.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
If you're a scat lover, hit that museum up.
That's just disgusting. That is just disgusting.
Pretty sure you all have something in common.
Yes, if you like to get scatty, hit it up.
Yeah. We also talked about Donald Trump and this whole crap with the campaign. Now, I will say this very quickly because we got to get ready to wrap up here. I'm not a fan of either Donald or Hillary. But
Okay.
Donald said something today on one of the news stations that made so much sense that I've been saying and thinking for years. When he was asked the question, why won't you reveal what your plan is for the terrorists? They said, it seems like you keep avoiding answering the question. And Donald said, no. He said, I'm not avoiding answering the question. I am paraphrasing. He was saying, that's for far too long. We've gotten on TV and said, this is what we're going to do to the terrorists. And he said, what did the terrorists do? They just go and devise a plan to make sure that they beat us at our own game, pretty much. And he's right.
That's right. We told on ourselves every time.
And I said, I've been saying that for years. Why do the presidents get on TV and say, here's my plan for, combating terrorists and terrorism? Why would you tell what your plan is? Why would you show your enemy your hand? That's just dumb.
The terrorists sitting at home like, thank you, appreciate you, Mom.
Like, thanks for telling me that.
Right.
I mean, this is why other countries think that we're so stupid. They call us bullies and they call us stupid.
That's right.
Because they call us bullies because they said that we think we can take whatever we want. And then, 2, they call us stupid because of stuff like that. Why would you get on TV? And he's right. I've been saying that for years. Why get on TV and say what you're going to do to get back at the terrorists when you know they're watching you?
I know, but see, our presidents didn't get on TV and tell everything.
Well, Obama did.
Well,
and so did both Bushes.
Well, now, Bill Clinton didn't get on TV and say what he did.
Well, that's because Bill
Monica
Clinton.
Lewinsky did.
No, we're talking about fighting enemies. We're not talking about what are you doing when the I'm not talking about that chick. Anyway, I'm not talking about that chick right there. Okay?
But yes, I do agree with you, Tigress. And I do, that is probably one of the only thing I will agree with Donald Trump.
I agree with him on that.
Is stop getting on TV.
Yeah, shut up.
Because they can watch us over there and translate.
And not only can they watch us, they are watching us.
Yes.
That's the crazy.
Yeah.
And they're beating us at our own game.
Yes.
It should not have taken as long as it did to find Saddam Hussein.
That's right.
Or not Saddam. Saddam and Osama.
Well,
Osama bin Laden.
They found Saddam actually kind of quick.
Right, but I meant Osama. It should not have taken that long to find Osama.
Right.
And why did it take the black president to find him?
Because they wasn't really trying to find him because they had ties up with bin Laden. They was like, look, we'll keep. You already know where I'm going.
Silky, we only got 1 minute, so
I'm gonna leave it alone and I'm gonna save it for another show.
Well, amen.
But you know,
a conspiracy
once again,
theory is coming on.
Drugs don't get over here by the black man.
You right about it.
They know where to get the money from. They like, look, you give us a little bit of money, a little bit, we'll play like we don't know where you at. Come on, man.
Hide and seek.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, well, you guys, that's going to do it for us. We are getting ready to go ahead and get out of here. Our time is up for this episode and this edition of Tiger's Corner Talk Radio. Thank you so much for joining us, and please join us next time. Like I said, go out and get those books. If Forbidden Matters of the Heart. Look, I can't remember my own darn book.
If the Church Walls Can Talk.
Forbidden Matters of the Heart,
Yes.
Volume 1 and 2 by Stephanie L.P. Jackson. Go out and get it. I promise you it'll be money well spent. Thanks so much for joining us, guys. Until next time, go forward in love, peace, and laughter.
Deuces!
Deuce.